Do you remember there was a spell where it seemed to be like a running thing with United? Whenever we came back from an international break, we always used to do really poorly. This season it almost feels the opposite. In the regular sort of scheduled games, we're not doing too great, but the two times we've come back from an international break this season, we seem to have done not too badly. And yeah, I'm not unhappy about it at all. 3 points at home to Stoke, and quite deserved 3 points, I think, to be honest. First off, thought we were actually pretty good. Thought it was a very, very good performance first off. I enjoyed some of the interplay. I think at times we were trying to play one pass too many and getting behind them, but I understand that's how Slav wants to play, and I think it was just fine margins that were missing, to use a cliche. But yeah, I thought we were impressive in that first half. That obviously they came arguably the closest, with Sharp having to clear off the line. But besides that, I thought we were the better team. Second half was a bit slow until Stoke took the lead with... It's a pot shot, really, isn't it? It's a really good finish. Take nothing away from Jacob Brown, but it's not like a well-worked chance. Our defence doesn't really have to take too much blame there. It's a shot from the edge of the box, really, from a tight spot, and it's found the bottom corner. It's a good goal. And then I thought we were very quiet for about 15-20 after that, and pretty much until the equaliser. But after the and that equalised, by the way, best goal we've scored this season. What a goal that was. The passing, the 1-2 between Sharp and McGoldrick, the first time layoff, and a really, really good finish from Moose, and I'm absolutely buzzing for him to get a goal, get that confidence going after another injury spell. And then McGoldrick getting the winner after getting an assist. What a substitution that was, and what a player he's been for us since he signed. People very much question him at the start of the season, and I understand it to an extent, but you can't just freeze out a player of that sort of quality. Really, really happy with the 3 points. Hoping to take it on into Tuesday now, but we'll see. I'm just going to enjoy this for now, because it's seeming a more rare and rare occurrence that we get to enjoy a decent result and a decent performance, which I thought this was. Not the best, but we'll take it. Come on, Blades.
Reaction to yesterday's result. It's been like 24 hours, a bit longer since we got 3 points. Still scratching my head exactly how we got them 3 points. First half, bit of a smashing, smashing at the door. Never looked like it was going to come. I could see a smashing grab from them, taking away a 1-0. I don't know. Second half, just went flat-footed. They lost direction, and then it made 2 subs, and it just changed game. But we can't. Every game can't be like that. It can't. We're gonna get us bums felt at some point, and yeah, that's it. I'm still scratching my head. I won, but 3 points. We'll take 3 points, and onwards and upwards. Tuesday will be a hard match. I think so. Millwall, never easy against Millwall, but hopefully we'll come away with 3 points.
So my thoughts on Stoke game is, I thought we played a decent game actually. I thought we were the better team. Outplayed them most of the match, barring probably about 10-15 minutes from when they scored. And change of game was the 3 substitutions, which, to be honest with you, I did wonder with the McGoldrick one. I thought it was a strange one. Wait wonders, didn't it? Come back on as though he's playing his socks off as he were few seasons ago. So yeah, it was nice to see. Moose looked very fresh. If he can stay fit, I'll be very happy. I can't see that happening. But yeah, overall, good performance. We made Stoke look pretty average, who had been on a good run and are quite far up the table. So yeah, a pretty good performance, and let's hope we can carry it on to Tuesday, and we'll see where we go from there. Come on, Blades.
Sheffield United 2, Stoke 1. Outstanding win for the Blades yesterday. Absolutely over the moon with the 3 points. And Personally, I thought it was a very good game, to be honest with you. I thought maybe as a neutral wasn't the best, but I thought first 20 minutes it was 50-50 both sides, sort of maybe figuring each other out a little bit. And then I thought for the last 25 minutes of the first half we had the better of it and had some great chances. Norwood played a great pass over to Sharp, was it? Sort of the looping cross from deep, which Sharp probably should have done better with. But we didn't really want the half-time whistle to come, to be honest with you. I thought we pinned them back. And like I said, that last 20 minutes of the first half, some very positive stuff. Coming out into the second half, I'm not going to say we were bad. I'm going to give credit to Stoke City. I thought they were outstanding and a better side than I gave them credit for before the game. I thought it was maybe just a bang it long team, but they wasn't. They tried to play out from the back. They had Big Suter, didn't they, who was looked a danger at set pieces. Billy Sharp did very well in the first half, by the way, to get that clear off the line from a Suter header. What was he, 6'6", 6'7"? But they played it and then played the stuff. Jacob Brown looked to threaten the channels in behind. And yeah, I don't think we're quite at it in the second half, maybe a bit sloppy. The goal comes from, don't get me wrong, it's an outstanding goal from Jacob Brown, but I don't think he should get the shot off. It's Egan round him and Norwood. He's got his back to Egan. Egan shouldn't let him turn, and I think Norwood's possibly in a position to pinch it. And then for that we look a bit rugged, don't we, for 5-10 minutes. Passes going astray. He makes the changes. Moose on for Norwood and McGoldrick on for Ndiaye. And obviously it's worked an absolute dream, and McGoldrick and Sharp, brilliant stuff down our left hand side, and put it across to Moose, who took his finish fantastically well. And then Bedlam as McGoldrick scores. That was great football as well. Obviously I've seen the videos on Twitter from it, right back from our own half, and Egan on Davis. It gives White does excellently well to get back in as well, to start the move off. If he doesn't get back in and intercept that, they're in. But gets back and starts the move off and took it very well. So a very good 3 points for the Blades. We've beaten a team in the top 6, which was the thing that was missing for me. We've not beat anyone up there. We've done that now. Good signs, bad signs, but I think you've just got to give it. It was a good championship games. 2 teams going for it. So not I wasn't saying the negative signs, just stuff to work on, which I'm sure we will do. And hopefully we can kick on now on to Tuesday night against Millwall. Another 3 points, and then going into the South Yorkshire derby next Sunday.
Well, exciting entry game, wasn't it? Thought played all right first half, but we're doing nothing. Then after half an hour, last 15 minutes at first half, had some good chances. Really stepped it up, got in their box, and should have scored. Second half, after they scored, it was as flat as a fart. There were nothing. I was so frustrated. We just got no players in box. We got Billy Sharp in here marked by 3 players. We were calling out to get more people on to get in box. The minute we do it, we start pulling their defence about a bit and creating spaces, enabling us to score 2 cracking goals. The Goldrick was superb. But got out of jail a bit, I think, and we need to sort out, we need to go for it from start. We need to have 2 players up at top and stretching defences in their own box. These teams aren't good, but we spend half the time messing about, and then when we get in boxes, nobody there. Good win, move on to Millwall. Always struggle against Millwall at home, but we'll see. It's a game we should win, but we'll see.
Hello, it's Mark from the Tufty Club here. The other 2 can't be here. Well, obviously Andy never is here. But Deadbat, he's missing in action. But even if he wasn't, I'd have probably banned him for negativity, which I'm sure we'll come on to in a bit. I know he's always negative, but even more so this week. So we've just got me, looking vaguely French actually. I'd like to say this was intentional for Le Pirate, which probably in even French for pirate. The Stoke match, that's what we're here to talk about, not me and my Frenchness. So yeah, I mean, this is where me and Mr. Deadbat differ. So both of us thought that for the first 15 minutes it was just sort of a bit of a nothing game, both sides not really creating too much, until they had obviously a really good chance. The header went over Olsen and Sharp cleared it off the line. Billy Sharp stops goals, and yeah, until that point, nothing game. But from that point, I thought for the next half hour or so. I thought we were decent. Thought it was an entertaining game. We didn't create too much. There was a shot into Ndiaye's face, I think. There was an overhead kick that got blocked. Olsen did have to make, a save or two. So we weren't really creating much more than Stoke, but I did feel we were the better side. Deadback disagrees. He's entitled to his opinion, but that's why he's not on here today. I'm holding the video camera. We're going in at half time, 0-0, and I wouldn't say we've dominated the game, but we had enough of the ball and shown enough that I think we should have been in front. And you always think that's going to come back and bite you. We've done this throughout the years, really, that we sort of on top but don't score. And I thought it was going to come back and bite us. And then, sure enough, it did. We had sort of a shot cleared off the line, and then a shot that just went wide from Stevens. And then they went up to the other end and scored. And for all our passing and working it left and right and down the wing and messing about without really creating much, they just showed how it's done. Just to straight through the middle, a couple of passes and they're in. And it was I think we could have done a bit better on it. I don't think Olsen had much of a chance with the shot, but disappointing to concede. And then I don't know. After that, I just thought we just sort of gave up almost. For sort of long periods of that half, nothing happened. And I think I don't know. We just needed to change it. And obviously, that's my camera falling down. It brought on McGoldrick, it brought on Mousset, and they made the difference. For me, McGoldrick, I don't know where you put him in this team, in this starting lineup. That the formation he's trying to play of two wingers at a club that's barely got any wingers, and one striker at a club that's got about 50 strikers. I'm not sure where McGoldrick fits in. Do you play him in the hole at the minute? And Ndiaye's got that sort of position, hasn't he? So you can't really drop him, because when things are starting to click, him and Gibbs White are the two that make it click. But for me, over the past 5 years, McGoldrick's been our most effective player, and so it proved. He came on, Sharp again involved, and I have to say his all-round play's improved this season. Both him and Stevens, I've been wrong about them. I thought they're both done basically, but yesterday, against Stoke, they were both good, and Sharp involved. McGoldrick sort of put it on a plate for Mousset. He couldn't miss. I thought he was going to miss, obviously. Genuinely didn't think he was going to score, but what a finish. And a couple of minutes later, McGoldrick asks Stevens to put it on a plate. He does, and he scores. And 3 minutes, and we've kind of won the game. Why? I don't know. We just sort of suddenly looked more urgent when them two came on, and it's not like things changed massively, but they changed enough. And for me, we've got to be finding a place for McGoldrick. He does make things happen. What Deadbad say if he was here was, we're no different from the Bournemouth match. Just 3 minutes that changed the game, but it went one way and the other. We were still rubbish. And maybe he's right, but to me, it feels like a big win. Come from behind, so to speak, which is something we've not done for a while. That's not an insight into my private life, by the way. We just turned it around for once. Like I say, come from behind, a couple of goals, sort of beating someone well above us. So to me, it feels like a big win and a well-deserved win. So I'll be raising a glass of spunk to him tonight. Cheers.